Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and I actually wasn't planning on making a second video today. I wanted you guys to check out the Icarus sneak peek, but then I went into the game and I went into the shop after recklessly spending crystals yesterday, gambling for Odin's blessings. It was a really bad idea. But then I saw this thing, Hero Upgrade Light Pack, and I was like, what is this? And I checked it out, and it's pretty funny. It's not bad, and it's definitely something we've never seen before. And then I also saw another pack that I've never seen before called the where is it here, the CTP selector for 8,200 crystals. I don't think we've ever seen this one either, and it is a sort of crystal back purchase where the more people that purchase it, it's like a crowdfunding thing. The more people that purchase it, the lower the price gets, because you get a refund at the end of the sale, and then you get a CTP selector with all of the CTPs available in it, and then you also get some reforging cores, which are not that great, and then you get 2 million gold, which is not bad. So I want to just give you guys a quick rundown of these two sales. Obviously, this is not really for free-to-play players, although the crystal one, you could save up that many crystals. And the funny thing about the crystal one is it's on during the crystal spending event, which I, again, recklessly spent like 10,000 crystals yesterday, a day before the crystal bonus mission. So kind of dumb on my part. But anyways, yeah, so this is possibly a good time to spend a bunch of crystals if you want a CTP and you don't want to gamble. No, so I'll talk about the pros and cons of it, because it's not like neither of these deals are like, you know, guaranteed super value, so that's kind of off the table. But they're definitely listening to an extent, which is funny, because I've said this for a long time, is that we need dedicated packs in the store for specific items rather than having everything bunched up, right? So whenever, for example, whenever you want to buy, before this Hero Light thing, whenever you want to buy tier 3 materials, you have two choices. You can either wait for the relay pack, which has tier 3 materials in like option 5, 6, and whatever, or you can buy the tier 3 advancement pack, and it comes in two flavors, not so good and very expensive. And then same thing with awakening materials. There's only one pack in the store for awakening materials, and it's right there. And again, it comes in two flavors, not very good and expensive. So it's kind of a bummer. And I was like, why don't they just sell one of these items? Like, what if I only need Mandalay gem fragments, or I only need awakening crystals? I don't need anything else, right? Maybe you throw in crystals, because everybody needs crystals. Maybe you throw in gold, but like, take all that other stuff out, because I don't need CCF. I don't need Essence of Dimension. I just need TCP, for example. So that's kind of what they've done here, and I think this is a really good step in the right direction. Now, these particular packs are not the best value. I'm a little bit surprised at how much they value these items. You can clearly see that 45 CCF to them is worth twice as much as the other tier 3 material, right? 90, because they literally doubled it, because everything else is the same. It's 330 crystals and it's 1 million gold. Now for $14, 330 crystals is not very good. It's not very competitive. You get from the dollar deal, you get 200 crystals for $1.40 Canadian. So $2.80 Canadian, less than $3, already gives me more crystals. So you're basically paying like $10 or $11 for 1 million gold and 90 Titan component packs. Yeah, so I think I don't mean to crap on these sales as soon as they come out, but I do think they're already a little bit overpriced. I would at least double the middle item. So I would jump this to 90, or just a rounded 100 CCF. I would push this to 180, or a rounded 200 Titan component packs. And then I would push this to like 160 or like 180 Mandalay gem fragments. So yeah, I do think these are overpriced. However, they're not terrible. And again, if you only need one particular thing and you don't want to spend $40 on a pack, right? Like, obviously, if you spend more money, you're going to get more, right? So if you look here, you get 300 for $40. If you do the math, it's obviously better, because, well, like, why don't I just pull out a calculator and do the math right now? You got 300, you got $40 divided by 300. So you're basically paying, for each of these, you're paying 0.13. Why do I do math in the videos? No, it's 300 divided by 40. So it's 7.5. Yeah, it's 7.5 Titan component packs per dollar. That makes sense. And then here you go 90 divided by 14, and it's 6.4. So yeah, again, it's not a huge difference, but it's less. So you're getting fewer Titan component packs per dollar. But again, if you don't need that many, and if you didn't need any of the other stuff, it's kind of frustrating to buy this, right? You're spending $40, you are getting 1,000 crystals instead of 300, but you're like, I don't need the CCF because I play null every day, and I don't need the Essence of Dimension because I have a huge gap. I have like 10,000 of Essence of Dimension and 5,000 Titan component packs, so I really just need the Titan component packs. The only annoying thing here is for $14, you're only getting 90. 90 doesn't really feel like it's going to get you very far. So on the one hand, I really got to praise the devs for listening and creating these types of sales. Obviously, this doesn't appeal to the entire player base, but selection and variety is always better, right? Mobile games, we already know they're out to get you, right? They're trying to make as much money off of us as possible through the vehicle of Marvel and mobile gaming and the gacha system and whatever. But at least getting more options like this means that you're less likely to get sort of pressured into spending more money on something that's going to give you equally or possibly less value, because the difference is actually not that much, right? It was 6.4 Titan component packs per dollar. The other one was like 7.2 or 7.5. So it's really not that many more Titan component packs if you're looking at a per dollar value, right? So yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one. I wish I could just recommend these to you guys and say like these are great deals. If the middle item was doubled or if the crystal was doubled, I could definitely recommend it 100%. But right now, these pack sales are only like a 5 or a 6 out of 10 on the value scale. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that to your attention in case, yeah, you're interested. And also to tell the devs, keep doing this. You could even do 2 tiers, right? You could have a lower tier and a higher tier at double the price. And if you double the price, you triple the middle item, right? So you're incentivizing people to spend more because they're going to get more, right? Anyways, whatever. I listen. I crap on the devs. I crap on the marketing team when they make bad marketing stuff like this. So I gotta turn around and do the same thing when they do things right, because we want to encourage them to do things right. Speaking of doing things right, I think this is doing things right as well, personally. Again, not the best deal on the planet. Definitely not a must-buy. Not like that old CTP selector that they were selling for when you reached shield level 80 or whatever. But if enough people buy this, and when I say enough, it doesn't have to hit 300. Obviously, if it hits 300 people, then it means that you're paying 5,500 crystals for a CTP selector and some other stuff. That's really good, because on average, if you take the average RNG of this, you're only going to get 1 CTP on your 10th or 11th pull, which means you're spending minimum 6,750 crystals. Or if you have to go all the way to the pity, and believe it or not, people still have to go all the way to the pity. The pity system's great, but you now know that 1 CTP is going to run you 7,400 crystals. So if I can select any CTP that I want for 5,500 crystals, that's way better than 7,400. And the thing is, you're getting other stuff as well. And the other thing is, you're upfront. The thing is, with this, you're just spending the crystals. Sure, you get other things. You get 5-star obelisks. Maybe you could get other CTPs. Again, it's all like an asterisk, right? You're gambling. You could get other CTPs, sure, but you could get none. You could get 10 BS pulls, and then the last one is a CTP. But the good thing about this current sale for 8,000 that I wanted to bring to your attention is that it's on, like, you spend the 8,000 up front, and then you get whatever the discount is, but it's on during the crystal spending event. So the crystal spending event is going to think that you spent 8,200 crystals. So you're going to get all of the rewards all the way up to number 7 automatically. And then you get your crystals back however much you get back. And then if you spend a little bit more, you spend another 1,800 crystals, you get the mega tier, you get the mega rank up ticket, right? If you were to spend and go to the pity to get the regen, let's say you wanted the regen, right? 7,400 crystals. That still doesn't get you to number 7, and you don't get back any crystals, and then you have to still go and spend 2,500 crystals more to get the mega rank up ticket, right? And again, you're only guaranteed to get that 1 CTP. So I actually like this. I think this is a good idea. Again, you need, for it to be worth it, in my opinion, you need at least 120 people to buy it. Because if you get back 1,000 crystals, that means the price for the CTP selector is lower by 200 crystals than the pity on the CTP chest. Obviously, if you feel like you're lucky, you can always try your luck in the CTP chest. I think a lot of people are going to go that route. I have 10 tries to get at least 1 CTP. But you know what? Believe me, I've pulled on that CTP chest a lot. Sometimes you do get lucky, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't. So for those people that don't want to push their luck or test their luck, this is a really good alternative. So I actually really like this. For the gamblers, they have the gambling. And for the people who want a guaranteed value, they have their guaranteed value. So this is much better. And then if the discount gets higher, like if 200 people buy this, you're getting back 1,800 crystals. That is lowering the price of this to like what, 6,000 and change? That means it's cheaper or the same amount as the random CTP that can show up here in the mission shop. And again, this one doesn't include the new ones. It doesn't include Rage, it doesn't include Regen or Judgment. So yeah, I think this is a big win. Obviously, it relies on players to purchase it, but in this time that I've been talking about it for the past 10 minutes, one more person has already bought it. I don't need CTPs at this point because I'm already a big blubbery whale, but if I did, I probably would buy this because yeah, it's honestly not a bad deal at all. Again, you should only be buying this if you're gonna select like a Rage, Regen, or Energy, maybe a Judgment, maybe, because now it's really good if you have Pierce and it's really good on Rogue, but I think it's really just for these three right here. If you need like this for whatever reason, or you think you need this, or you think you need this, I would strongly consider against it, but I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your money or what to do with your crystals. I'm just saying there's less value in those CTPs overall than in a Rage, Regen, or an Energy. So yeah, just wanted to bring it to your guys' attention. Not trying to get you guys to buy anything, not trying to pressure you, but just trying to highlight good sales in a game that has struggled, right? MFF has struggled a lot with what a good sale is and what good deals are. We have a good deal every like 6 months, I feel like. There's just like a good deal that pops up, and usually it's like pretty reasonably priced as well. It's part of what makes it a good deal. But anyways, but yeah, this is like 2 good deals right away, and we've had some other good deals recently, so maybe the marketing team is starting to understand the player base better and starting to understand how to monetize better in a way that's, you know, not a total ripoff like crap like this, but also gives us the selection that we want, or, you know, completely removes the RNG aspect of it, which I think is really good. So yeah, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of these 2 sales and what other sales you'd like to see in the game if you are a spender. And if not, what would it take to get you to become a spender if you know, there's a sale that you're just looking to get and it's not the Stark Stash or whatever. I'm just curious. Anyways, and yeah, maybe the devs are watching the video and reading the comments, and they'll take your ideas. I don't know. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully we'll get a sneak peek tonight. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.